This video tutorial is going to show you how easy it is to set up a custom GPT. Now I'm going to show you in Gemini, and so it's going to be a custom gem. That's what Gemini calls their platform. So here I'm in my paid account. So in order to create these custom GPT, gem, or bot, if you're in Boodlebox, in order to do so, you have to have a paid account. So I'm in my paid account, and this is the chat feature. This is what you would see if you opened up your paid Gemini account. Now you can see here on the left, here is the custom gems. So you would just click here. You go to this blue button that says create a new gem. So you click here. Now remember, in the chapter, you need to, the first step in creating one of these custom GPTs or gems is to define the purpose. So for us, in this video tutorial, we're going to create a study assistant. That's what we're going to do. So you can name it anything you want, but I'm going to go ahead and just name it mine, Christina's Study Assistant. So the description, again, this is part of defining the purpose of your custom gem, which is step one in how you build it. So here I'm going to describe my gem and explain what it does. So I'm going to say this is a personal study assistant to help me study for my college courses. Okay? These are the instructions. So again, you want it to assume a persona, okay? So depending on what study, what area of study you are in college, you're going to tell it you are a marketing assistant, okay? Or you are a college student studying nursing. So that's how you would do these instructions. Now you'll see you can absolutely use the example, but you're gonna provide your own specific instructions. Now in here, it would be a good idea for you also to think about step number 4, which is giving it information about its capabilities. Like for instance, do you want it to go search the internet or no? Well, for my study assistant, I want it to just focus on the notes that I take for lectures in my classes. I don't want it to go out and get superfluous information in the internet. So I'm going to specifically say that in my instructions. So here's just an example. These instructions are going to look different depending on what the purpose is of your custom gem. Now, another great way to get instructions for your particular custom gem is you can also use the prompt feature, the chat feature that I showed you when you log into your paid account. And you can get some sample instructions that you could copy and paste into here and modify it accordingly. Now, because I've done this before, I'm going to go ahead and just type it in. So I'm going to say you are a college student studying marketing. So that's the persona that it's going to take on. When prompted, you are going to access the knowledge provided, which will primarily be lecture, slides, and notes from the lecture, from the in-person lecture. Do not search the internet for answers to my prompts. Simply access the knowledge provided and generate study notes to help me study for quizzes and exams in my marketing courses. So that's it, just as simple as that. And then you can upload your knowledge. So you just upload a file. I already have this set up, so I'm going to upload chapter 1 lecture slides. And it's thinking, and as soon as it thinks, you can see that it will illuminate the blue save. And now I'll click on this. It's going to save my custom gem. And look, it's as easy as that. So now I'm in, you can see over here, I'm not in the chat feature. I'm actually in Christina's Study Assistant, which is my custom gem. And now I can simply prompt it to do what I want it to do. So I can say, generate study notes for a quiz on chapter 1 lecture by using the knowledge included in this gem. Okay, and then you just click submit. It's going to access the knowledge that you provided, and it's going to create an output based on your prompt. And you can see here it is. So I'll just go to the top, and I just want to show you. Now you have, based on your lecture slides that you have permission to input into this gem, you have a great study tool, okay? And that is the power of a custom gem in Gemini. The same principles apply if you create a custom GPT in your paid ChatGPT account, or if you have a paid Boodlebox account, you do the same thing in creating a custom bot.